Rico Rentuza. I'm a lawyer by profession. And para sa mga taga-USC, I'm a Carolinian. I graduated with a degree of AD Political Science sa Carlos. That way, no? 1993. And then I proceeded to law. I tried sa University of the Philippines. I was admitted, no? So I graduated. I got my Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of the Philippines College of Law. I graduated in 1997 and I passed the bar. So I practiced law immediately. I set up my office here in Cebu. I practiced for 9 years. When the 2006 Ginsaogon landslide happened in my town, I came from St. Bernard. So in 2006, you know what happened? One of our barangays was buried. Huge landslide, killing all the people there with a few. So that time, I was also a Rotarian. I was already involved in civic activities here in Cebu and also in some parts of Leyte. But that event led me to go back because of the call for service. First, being a lawyer in the group of professionals, we help in the rehabilitation efforts, particularly in seeing to it that donations are accounted for. So medyo controversial lang among ihimo nga group. We call it Athena Mission in honor of one of the victims, no? Athena Litihio, our municipal nurse who died, who happened to be my aunt. She was my aunt. So we call it Athena. That's an acronym for transparency, honesty, or the donation. So I was involved in the rehabilitation effort, and we saw the huge responsibility for rehabilitation. And we saw our leaders that time. So that was the time also that the focus ang among mga leaders. Nga medyo, sorry to say sa mga edad-edaran, medyo mga edad-edaran, and nakita na mga kulang ang ilang efforts. No? And the way they manage the activities medyo kulang. So kami mga professionals going from nakita na mawag nga mutabang. And it happened that the year after that was an election in 2007. And we were saying if we will not get involved, we will expect the same set of officers nga makalingkod. No? So that's why na-realize na mo nga while it is true nga kita, no, especially young people, nga walay hilig sa politika, and maybe we are also involved in communities at church na to, sometimes we say nga let politics be the game for politicians, para na sa mga corrupt, para na sa mga kawatan, no? But then we realize nga politics and even elections can be an opportunity for change. New leadership that will bring about changes for the better sa community. Mo tayo nakita. So we got together and we decided to participate because not for anything else, but we want to make sure nga we have more dynamic, younger leaders nga makahat mas paspas na services, especially that we are dealing with several NGOs. So, mo to ang nahitabo. So, being most of my kauban ako nga mga professionals are based in Manila, no? So, yung lagi mo involved sa politics pero wala po mo darog, no? Magtinudluay na kung kinsa mo dagan. So I was the nearest sa Cebu, kay most of them from Manila. So ako mo natudlo. And then di man lagi mi gusto na we don't want nga pasagdan ang situation. So I decided to run. And the problem there is again with no Philippine politics, money. Asam tagkwarta ani nga pariho ra man ta ani, we're starting out, no? I was starting with my law office. Not really starting, I was 9 years in practice, but I was starting my family, may pa kay mga bata, no? My wife that time, Myra, was pregnant, no, with our fourth child, or for our fourth baby. So, but I did not tell her the truth, no. Nabangka ko niya nga wala lang kanang suway-suway lang akong pagdagan, but actually we really meant it, no, nga mong dagon good. So siya sad, because she knew that I was involved in the rehabilitation activity, so wala lang sad siya, no. She was handling our business here in Cebu, in the pharmaceuticals. So auto wala kwarta, but then because of our dream, because of our cause, because of our vision nga dunay change sa among town sa St. Bernard, young people. That's why I'm happy and I'm talking with you now, because I really believe, no, that the young sector, that the young generation can really make things happen. I'm not campaigning sa Cebu, and when I say make things happen, you are a force to reckon with. Muna akong learning. So it's the young sector that supported me. Of course, some of the professionals are also helping out. Dato kayo mong kontra. He was in local politics for 20 years, and they own almost all businesses there. Kaya bawa na ka sa local politics, when you have the power, you also have the business there. Okay, that will perpetuate you in power. So that's how it's working there. So mura ko naging bangga mi pader, no? But then of course wala mo kalimting there is a force higher than us, no? So prayer and really hard work. So in short, we won. Unfortunately, minority me. I won as mayor. My vice mayor lost. Out of 8, I only got 2 of the councilors. So uphill battle gihapon for the first term. We could hardly have affect our envision change. Ibabagan man sa atong punta. So that's how also politics is doing in the local. No? Bisag maayo, imagine kawad kalinga houses ilang babagan for the poor. So I led the rally, no? Binaliban, in most cases ang mayor mo'y rallyhan. But in my town, because of that project na ilang gibabagan, because they won't approve the resolution, so that the project will push through. So I led the beneficiaries to rally around town to petition, no, that our council approved the resolution. It was an uphill climb, but then we're able to, as a lawyer, kay bawasad ko gamay mo, to use the law and some of the processes to at our advantage, no? So nakita sa mga tao. So in 2010, I ran again, and that's the time the same opponent namo nato gihapon, but then we won. This time ang whole slate namo nakadaog, no? And we call it perfect 10 in St. Bernard. So, and I'm the only opposition who won. I belong to the Liberal Party.